is my very first video of me recommending something. I'm going to recommend a film that's really shitty handwriting. I have to write backwards so that you can see frontwards, so, you know, this really isn't my usual handwriting. Anyways, I'm recommending a film. And the film of choice is Flowers in the Attic. You guys are probably thinking, fuck you. I don't blame you. I mean, it's not good compared to the book, but it's still a good film, actually. I mean, for what it was. Here are some facts. It was made, I have notes in my lap, so I'm looking down. I'm not looking at my crotch, I'm looking at my notes. It was made in 1987, and it is starring the actors Louise Fletcher, Victoria Tennant, Christy Swanson, and Jeb Stuart Adams. They were very good at acting. All of the children, this was their first time in a film, and they did pretty good. I mean, seriously. First-time actors usually are good, and, I mean, there are some people that are really good when they're first acting. I mean, look at Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, the Swedish version. That was her very first acting. It is obviously based on a 1979 novel of the same title, if you guys don't know, by V.C. Andrews. People who have read the series hated the film, and it was badly received by critics. The reason why a lot of people hate the film is because it was so far gone from the novel. Wes Craven was the very first director. He made a complete first draft of a screenplay, and the producers were disturbed by the incest value, and obviously the producers did not read the book, or did not understand it. The incest is kind of important, and Wes Craven obviously understood that. So, V.C. Andrews demanded that she approve of the script before it was made, and she liked Wes Craven. She turned down 5 other scripts, and she liked Wes Craven's version of it. But the producers were too disturbed by his incest, so they hired Jeffrey Bloom. Fletcher, who plays the grandmother, called V.C. Andrews herself and asked her for insight on her character, and it was noted that she stayed in character 24/7, and in an interview she said that she couldn't be distracted by how beautiful the day was or what they were having for lunch, because when she was filming she had to be a heartless asshole. And so she won an award, I believe, where she got nominated for Best Acting, and even despite the bad reviews, and it was actually put in number 3 in the box office when it was debuted. V.C. Andrews is actually a cameo in the film, if you didn't know that, and she is a maid scrubbing a window when the children try to escape on the roof, and a crew member says that the reason why they had V.C. Andrews being a maid scrubbing a window is because of symbolism behind the author giving the viewers insight on her literature characters. I think they just wanted V.C. Andrews to scrub windows because they didn't like incest. The ending was filmed by somebody else. I couldn't find out in all the sources that I looked who did the ending. Jeffrey Bloom his ending wasn't received well by producers. I don't know why, nobody ever said, but it was changed so much that Bloom walked out. He didn't like how much it was changed, so they chose somebody else to do the ending. And this is my favorite facts. Tennant, who played the mother, stormed off of the set after her character died. It's like, dude, you're acting, don't take it fucking personally. Nobody likes you anyways. Your character fucking, tries to kill your kid. I mean, seriously, this is dumb. God, that's my favorite fact. Anyway, I actually like Flowers in the Attic. I like the book, the whole trilogy, and I like the film, actually, because for what it was made in 1987, so you have to understand that they weren't going to approve incest, and there's a lot of hints of there's something else within this family if you seriously pay attention in depth. The way Christopher looks at his sister when she's stretching in front of the mirror because she wants to be a dancer, and the way he looks at her when they're looking out the window, and the way that she reacts to him scrubbing her back in their bathtub, that kind of gives you a hint that something else is going on between them, but also the way that their father is like, you're my favorite. And that whole scene, if you know what I'm talking about, it really, really gives off that something, so, because in all of those things, there's kind of like a creepy feeling that happens within you, and if you know the book, then you know that they're hinting at incest. The acting is really good for a 1987 film. We all know that acting wasn't really good in the past. So the acting in the film is actually really good, especially since all of the children are newcomers. The little toddlers, they're pretty good for this series of a film. And I believe that it's good. If you don't want too much of an incest, don't read the book. At least give the movie a try, because now you know if you watch this that there's incest involved, and you'll see it, you'll pretty much pick it up. But it is changed a lot, and if you can handle the movie, then you can handle the novel. It's on Netflix. Just type in Flowers in the Attic. I personally like it for what it was. If you can give off that whole atmosphere of this is creepy, something else is happening, then you're good at it. And I think it's definitely worth giving a try. And don't hate me for giving it approval. Thank you for watching. Oh, wait. If you feel like it, if you want me to recommend a specific thing or check out something, check me out on Tumblr. You don't have to. I don't blame you if you don't want to, because this was kind of a stupid debut. Follow me. This took forever for me to write, so like 3 tries. Follow me on Tumblr. My URL is Flower Cream. And if you find me correctly, my banner thingy says Shattered Dog Parts. Thank you for viewing my stupid movie. Remember, check out the film Flowers in the Attic.